The Kansas Fire Department is also mourning the loss of one of their own today. The death of EMT Jason Tyler in Edwardsville now makes 4 first responders who have died from COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. KCTV5's Greg Payne spoke with the department's fire chief about this tragic loss.
Members of the Edwardsville Fire Department are taking this loss extremely hard. If you take a look at the station, you see Christmas lights all over as this group was just trying to enjoy the holiday season, but now they are mourning the loss of one of their own.
Still trying to grasp it.
On New Year's Day, the Edwardsville Fire Department learned 52-year-old Jason Taylor, one of their part-time paramedics who was battling COVID-19, lost his fight.
He was following orders, stay at home, stay distanced, try to rest, relax, and everything else. And then shortly after Christmas, he had to be intubated and put on a vent.
Before joining the Edwardsville Fire Department in 2018, Taylor had more than 15 years of EMS experience. But in his short tenure with the station, he made a lasting impression.
He was just infectious. You just absolutely loved everything about him.
Since April, the chief says the department has had 3 other positive COVID cases, all of which the employees fully recovered.
A loss like any of this is hard to fathom and gather, especially this close to the holidays, and especially when we've tried so hard and diligent to protect ourselves against COVID the entire time.
Taylor's death marks the 4th fire employee in the Kansas City Metro to pass away from COVID, 3 of those from the Kansas City Fire Department. Last year, the International Association of Firefighters sent a letter to all governors around the country asking that firefighters and emergency medical services personnel be placed in the top-tier grouping for receiving the COVID vaccine upon its release. The vaccine has since been distributed. In Missouri, first responders such as EMS, firefighters, and law enforcement will receive the vaccine during Phase 1B. Currently, we are in Phase 1A, which includes assisted living centers and long-time care facilities. Meanwhile, in Kansas, the chief says some of his department has already started getting vaccinated.
All of last week, most of our employees were going to get vaccinated that had signed up for it. So that has already started. So now we're on the 28-day wait until they have the follow-up vaccine.
He says by the time they received notification about the vaccine process, Taylor was already in bad shape. At this time, they don't know whether Taylor got the virus while working at the department or during his other jobs. But as a station, the chief says they'll continue to follow strict safety guidelines and hopes the community will too.
Whether you have the feelings that you believe in COVID or not, or the vaccine or the masks work or not, it's just common courtesy to your fellow human beings just to take the extra 2 seconds, put the mask on and comply, and go about your business.
The department is now accepting financial donations on behalf of the Taylor family. At this time, plans for a procession or funeral ceremony have not been made yet. Reporting in Edwardsville, I'm Greg Payne for KCTV5 News.